Hello everyone, my name is Varun and today in this video we are going to discuss about understanding use callback hook in React. But before diving into the code base and understand use callback hook in detail, I would recommend you to watch my previous video which is actually a prerequisite of understanding use callbacks. The last video was in React.memo. If you know what is React.memo and how it works, then let's continue with use callback hook. So, let's start with a basic conversation between a senior and a junior developer. Junior developer said that we should wrap every function inside use callback hook to boost the performance. Is it really? If you have watched my previous video, you would be knowing that what are the things that you should consider before doing any kind of optimization. All right. So as a senior dev, he is saying seriously, without checking the profiling, I think it is going to be a performance skill for you. All right. So let's dive into the use callback. So what is use callback according to you? Okay, let me tell you what it is according to me or what documentation says. When my component gets a function as a prop and whenever the parent is changing or the parent is re-rendering, its child component will get re-rendered every time. No matter even if you have used React.memo. Yes, that is true. You know that with React.memo, what you used to do is it will compare your props that you have passed, and if props are same, it will not do the re-rendering of the child, right? But here the case is even if I am using React.memo, but still if I am using or I am passing a function to my child component, it is going to get re-rendered. Wow, that's very interesting. But here I haven't shared that what use callback hook is. I'm just sharing the problem with you, right? So what use callback actually does is it takes your function as a first argument and creates or memoize or not memoize. It will take that function and it will make sure that it will always use the same function on different re-renders of the parent. So you will get more clarity in when we will be doing the coding session. So let's first see how to define this hook. You can see that this is a use callback hook and we are passing a function and then we are passing the dependencies array. And here we are saying to use the same function on re-renders. All right. Pass the function you don't know or you don't want to recreate every time as first parameter to your use callback. And then we have a dependency array. Whenever the value of that dependency is changing, it is going to use the new function in my use callback hook. So these dependencies are same as use effect dependencies. All right. Okay. So let's see how it works. I'm just going to share a basic code snippet in this presentation, and obviously we are going to dive into the actual code base to see how it works. All right, guys. So you can see that let's go to line number 11 and you can see that I have created a basic app component and there is a use state hook with a normal counter and update count which will just update the value of the count. So once I click on this update count, it is going to re-render my app component, right? And as I have already mentioned in my previous video that whenever the parent is rendering or re-rendering, its child is going to re-render again. Okay, so we have a button component. Clicking on the button component is going to update the counter, right? It will re-render the component and it will re-render all the childs as well. So you can see that I have used big list as a child component. I am passing items and item click, a method that has been passed to big list component. And now let's go to the big list component. You can see that I have already used react.memo, right? And in React.memo, I am passing items and item click, and I am using this value. So it is a big list. That's why I thought that I should use React.memo, and that's what it is doing. So on line number 18, you can see that I have already used use callback hook. So for time being, let's suppose that there is no use callback hook. My component is not defined inside the use callback hook. What will happen is clicking on the click me button is going to re-render my big list component, no matter even if it is passed via react.memo. Why it was happening? Because every time a function was re-rendering, it was creating a new function every time. Item click is recreated every time and is passed. Now you might be wondering that what is the point that if it is the same function, why it should render, right? React.memo says that if props are same, it will not re-render but use the memoized version. But why the hell is this re-rendering again? Why always there is a new instance of this method or new method is created? It is because this is how actually JavaScript works. I will come to that point later on, but just make sure that if you will be wrapping this method inside the use callback hook, it will just create your your function only once, and it will save your child component, that is big list, from re-rendering. Okay, now let's look at the code base to see how it actually works. I will be showing you the real picture. I will be showing you the consoles, that how it is re-rendering, how it has stopped re-rendering. So this is the same old application that I created in my last video. You can see that this is the basic app component. Here we are using a child component, and in child we are passing count, and it is a memoized version of the child component. I am accessing the value of count. If you look at the application, you can see that whenever I am clicking, it is showing this is the parent and I am a child, right? So why it is doing so? It is doing so because I am using a count as a property, and this count is being accessed here, right? But the thing is, whenever I'm clicking on the click me button, it is updating the value of the count, as I have already mentioned that if my prop value is not same, if my prop value is changing, then my component is of course going to get re-rendered, even if I am using React.memo. All right, enough of the last video. Let's now move on to the this video where I'm going to show you about use callback hook. So let's first remove it and call it, okay, I am child. All right, and let's use name and then name. Now it is react.memo. I am passing the value as a property. It is not part of the state. Clicking on the button will not re-render the child component. Let's see that in action first. All right. So you can see that in the first render, it created the this is parent and I am child, and after that, whenever I'm clicking on click me, it is just rendering my parent. So it is working perfectly fine, right? Now let's see the interesting thing. Update count is equal to update count. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this update count to my component. All right, and let's add a button with update count. Let's actually copy the same thing over there, and let's change it to click me to. So you can see that whenever I am changing the call me, right, it is updating, it is re-rendering the child again, right? You can see that my name is same, my update count is same, it is not changing, right? But still my child is getting re-rendered. Wow, that was the problem I was sharing with you. So you can see that even updating the click me, it is updating the value, right? But the thing is, my props are same. My props are not changing. The name is going to be same, and update count, I am not updating the value of update count, right? My function definition is same, but still it is re-rendering. Why? It is because this is how actually JavaScript works. So let me share one interesting fact with you. So if you type in the console if 1 is equal to 1, you can see that it is returning you true, right? If I type, let's say 1, 2, 3 is equal to 1, 2, 3, right? Interesting. You can see that if I am comparing the two arrays, it is returning me false even if the values in these two arrays are same, right? Or if you can compare the blank array with it, or if you compare the object with another object, you will see that it is returning you false. Or let's compare Varun is equal to Varun. See, it is again true. So now what the hell is going on? So guys, you should know that in terms of primitives, my values are always going to be equal. So my primitives are numbers, right? My primitive is string, boolean. These are primitive values. So whenever my component re-renders, and if I am passing the primitive value to my component in React, it will be same. And if you use a object, you will see that, or object or a reference, you will see that they are giving you the false as a result. Why? Because references are always different. Two different objects are created. Okay, don't look at the value, they are always going to be different. This is not the behavior of React, but this is the behavior of JavaScript. So this is what happening in case of update count method. So you might be wondering that I have mentioned about the object or the array, then why this update count is re-rendering? Means why this update count is changing in every re-render? Here again, I would recommend you to, understand how JavaScript objects work. You should be surprised to know that update count, which is a function, is actually a object. In JavaScript, functions are objects. So whenever my app component is re-rendering, every time update count will be different. And that is why it is going to re-render the child component again. Now, what is the way out? How can I get rid of this tricky thing, right? So the way out is just use use callback hook. So let's first declare use callback. Actually, rather than using the same update count, let me create another method which I will showcase you as an example. Uh, test callback. All right, and let's pass this test callback and just remove it and add roll.log. This is callback. All right, and now let's remove this with update it with test callback and let's remove div. I'm not going to do anything at this moment. You may see that my component is very small, but yeah, this component is using test callback method. And right now, if I show you the exact code base, you will see that it is calling I am child every time I'm clicking the click me. Why this is calling it? Because this is the method which is passed as a prop, and I have already mentioned that whenever you are passing a method, it is going to get re-rendered due to that referencing that we have in JavaScript. Now the solution to this thing is that just wrap your component inside the use callback hook and also provide a blank array of dependencies, because as you can see that my component doesn't depend on any particular states. It is just console log. So I have provided the empty array list for now. So let's see this in action. You can see that, wow. So clicking on the click me button, you can see that this is parent, this is parent, this is parent is happening, but it is not calling, or this is not printing I am child. So this is how we have prevented our child component from re-rendering that stuff, right? So let's do something else now. What we are going to do is we are going to say that I want my test callback to be recreated whenever my count is changed. Still, this is not a right practice because I am not using count inside my function, right? So I think this must be, yeah. It is saying that React hook use callback has an unnecessary dependency count. Either exclude it or remove this from the dependency array. But let's see what it does. So you can see that I have added the dependency. On clicking on click me, count is getting updated and my callback hook is dependent on this update. So that is why it is re-rendering the child. Okay, so the right solution to this is I should also use that count over here. Now you can see that it has removed that dependence, right? So instead of this use callback, let's let's use this test callback here as well. So now I am not using this method, I am just using this method. So what we are saying is that create the another copy of this function only if count is getting changed. And in our case, you can see that whenever I am clicking on click me, it is updating the state. So whenever the state is updating, it is going to recreate this test callback function. That is why my child is getting re-rendered again. So this is all for the use callback hook. But the weird thing I can see here is that you might be wondering that I am using a very small light component, right? And still I am passing the function as a use callback, right? So this may overkill the performance because I am you know, over optimizing my component which is not doing anything. That's why in my example in the presentation, I specifically mentioned that it is a big list. Okay, assume that this is a big list. I am using a big list, right? And instead of just doing the basic stuff, what it does is, let's say it is a to-do application, all right? And it is updating the to-do like this. And I am actually passing these and update to-do as part of my function. Let's remove this thing and add these update to. Okay, and right now there are only two to-dos. In reality, there will be huge set of to-dos, and I am passing that and clicking on that, so it is going to be a big list. Then, if I am using React.memo and if I am using this use callback hook, like callback over here, then it would have made more sense. And then the dependence array as to do. Okay, so that was just for the clarity purpose. In reality, it is not going to be this small component. There is going to be a, like, let me here. So I will be having two, and then I will be having update to do as probe, and then there is going to be to do roadmap and like this. So it is going to be the big to do, and again to will be my component, and update to do it will be doing. So if my component is big enough and you feel that there is a worth of using big list, only then you should do this. You know, you should wrap your component inside the React.memo and then use the use callback hook. But again, you might be wondering that why on every re-render I should means why it is recreating these functions, right? It's not only about if I am using the function inside my child, right? Maybe I am recreating on every re-render. I am recreating my every function. Wow, don't you think that it is going to be a memory overkill? Or do you feel that for every re-render my component should use callback even if I am using it inside inside my child or not? What are your thoughts on it? Or we can say, does it mean that I should wrap every function inside my component with use callback? Because I don't want that every time a function, my component is re-rendering and then it is creating a new function. Let's discuss these points. Should never do that. Why? Because optimization always come with the cost, right? It's a special function that will never be garbage collected. So guys, whenever your component is re-rendering, a new function is created and the old function is garbage collected. But here the case is you are using a function which is never going to be garbage collected, and still it will it will have reference in the memory. So in terms of memory is going to be a overkill. Let's move to the another point, that is extra check for different values in the array of dependencies. See if these dependencies are changed and then they have to create the new. So as I have already mentioned that you have to pass the array of dependencies. So it means that whenever my function, my parent is re-rendering, it should first go through all the dependencies and see if any of these values are changed, and then not, it is fine. If it has changed, re-render or call that function again, recreate this function again. And don't forget that use callback hook is called every time the parent component re-renders. So it is not like you are preventing a function call. Your use callback, it is actually a function which is taking another function. So it means that use callback is actually called every time. Even use callback returns the same function object, but the thing is still the inline function is recreated on every re-rendering. So it is not like my function is not getting recreated. It is actually getting recreated, but the thing is use callback just skips it. This is how it works. So you should be very careful that in all the functions, it should not be like you are passing it via a use callback hook. Now, the thing is how decide whether to use callback or not. I would say that there is no single answer to this problem. I would always encourage you to run your profiler and see what kind of performance gain it is going to give you, and then only implement your optimizations. And I have shared the similar thing in my last video as well. So you can go and check out all the important points that I have shared with you regarding doing the optimizations, because sometimes optimizations do overkill the performance of your application. All right, everyone, I hope that you have liked this video. Do subscribe, share, and like this video so that I means this gives me a boost and it motivates me to create more such videos and content. That's all from my side, guys. Thank you.